Grocery Gang. Did you know that the Grocery Gang is a Roblox myth group owned by Amazook? They got super popular from Mr. Flimflam's YouTube videos. The members are silly versions of real products, talk in broken English, and started a new style called Kindergarten Myths. The Grocery Gang started on January 4th, 2019, as a funny meme group about a grocery cart in the desert. Later, Mr. Flimflam found them and made videos, which made them super popular. Over time, the group changed a lot. Members left, drama happened, and even their server got deleted. The leader, 74J, announced they would quit, then later said they might come back. But in 2022, it was confirmed the Grocery Gang would not return. Goz, also known as Annie Martin Holmes, is one of the biggest Roblox myths ever. He became famous in 2014 with his creepy game that added the bodies of myth hunters. His game, The Circus in the Sky, even made it to Roblox's front page. Goz also created a group called Collaboration that brought together many important myth makers. He made clown myths super popular, especially after YouTubers like Flamingo played his games. Goz was the first myth to have a backstory told in a webcomic, also called The Circus in the Sky. Chuck Lloyd joined Roblox on June 22, 2016. He made his game Lloyd Residence on November 23, 2017. Chuck became really popular when Flamingo showed him in a video while looking into the Shadelight myths. After that, Flamingo made a whole series about Shadelight, which helped make some of the most famous myths in Roblox. Many Shadelight myths were connected to Chuck, but some, like the nursery rhyme myths, were around before him. Still, lots of people think Chuck was very important in moving Roblox myths from the Silver Era to the modern era. Selozar was a big part of Roblox myths and was active during the time of the Alone Traveler myth. For a while, Selozar played an important role in the myth's story until the myth finally came to an end. After Alone Traveler retired, Selozar's account also stopped being used and was saved as an archived account, just like Alone Traveler's. Later on, people discovered that the person behind Selozar was a Roblox player named Universities. This caused a lot of drama in the myth community because it was revealed that Universities had done very bad things, and many players no longer supported him after that. 4NN1 was made on Roblox on December 15, 2016 by a player named Hershey Layton. On the same day, a creepy story, Creepypasta, about 4NN1 was posted on the Roblox Creepypasta wiki. Later, on February 4th, 2019, the Roblox YouTuber Real Roses R Red uploaded a video about 4NN1, which started her 4NN1 video series and made the myth much more popular. In April 2019, Hershey Layton shared a Google document saying that the 4NN1 myth was retiring and also thanked everyone for their support. Even though the myth ended, 4NN1 became popular again in mid-2021 after TikTok videos about her went viral. The hashtag number 4NN1 reached over 46.1 million views, making it the most viewed Roblox myth hashtag on TikTok. Then in August 2022, 4NN1 became the most visited Roblox myth, even passing Chuck Lloyd. MrRealisim, also called Joey, is a Roblox myth character who looks like a young child. His whole body is colored white, and he has 3 diamond-shaped buttons on his chest. On top of his head, he wears a chessboard like a hat. He is said to be friends with a guardian angel-like character who sometimes appears in the story. MrRealisim is also the only member of a secret and rare role called X. Some people think this means he might be in charge of the group's UGC items, or that he plays a really big part in the story of the myth itself. Sometimes, Realism hosts playdates where players can join him. At first, these playdates seem normal, but then strange and mysterious things start happening. He is a well-known Roblox myth who became popular after being shown by Flamingo. He looks like a young and innocent boy, but he has a mysterious guardian with him. He is most famous for his Roblox game called Home, which became even more popular after Flamingo played it. Cult Family Rebirth was originally known as the Cult Family, but its first owner, Kazdam, never passed down the original Martin Cult account or group after getting into controversy with younger people and losing contact with other members. Because of this, Cult Family Rebirth was created on October 1st, 2020, continuing the myth's story. The lore begins with Smith Cult, who was born on June 19, 1925, alongside his brother Don Colt. Years later, Smith married Martha Colt, and together they had a son named Brandon Colt. Brandon lived a fairly normal life during the 1950s and 1960s, while Don was drafted to fight in the Korean War, still keeping military discipline afterward. Smith worked an average job and cared for David on behalf of the Hickox family. But in the 1960s, he admitted himself into a mental hospital for his struggles, though he was released despite not being fully stable. By 1961, Smith began hearing voices urging him to start a new life, and strange events like flickering lights and falling crosses convinced him to make a deal with the devil, beginning the origins of the cult family. He gathered his family, Martha's relatives, and friends to join him in hunting sinners. His mental health declined further, leading him to kill Martha, which caused Brandon to flee as the family crumbled. Eventually, Smith and Dawn were both killed in a police shootout. After their deaths, Martin Colt became the new leader, though little is known about his era since Kazdam controlled his account, and he was later cut from the lore. Martin was ultimately called by David in self-defense during a possession incident, leaving David to take leadership on September 12, 1981. Under David, the family moved to a Louisiana manor which became their homestead. From there, the Colt family grew more religious but in a violent, cult-like way, with members targeting sinners and assigning Callum Colt to dispose of their bodies, attracting police suspicion and even a raid on the manor. On Nick Colt's birthday, he was brought into the family but felt unsafe and unhappy after being told he had to earn his place by cleaning up bodies. Eventually, Nick told David he was leaving the family. Afterward, David questioned Will Colt about Nick's location, and the Colt family began discussing how to deal with him. Rust010. Rust010 became one of the most popular Roblox myths after being featured by Flamingo. He created his account on July 28, 2017, but didn't rise to fame until 2018, when he released his first myth-related game simply titled Rust. The game quickly caught attention after a viewer suggested it to Flamingo, who played it on his channel. Just 4 days later, Flamingo made another video focusing entirely on Rust and his games, which kickstarted a highly successful series of 16 videos centered around Rust. This series greatly boosted Rust's popularity, cementing him as both an iconic Roblox myth and a major figure within the Flamingo community. Rust was also the very first myth Flamingo made a full series about, giving him a special place in the myth community. In March 2019, Flamingo uploaded his final Rust-related video, after which Rust went on hiatus, eventually retiring his myth in May 2020, when assets from his games were leaked publicly. In 2021, Rust surprised fans by launching a YouTube channel and posting his first video, the Roblox Town Experience, which was nothing like his myth content. Instead, it was a comedic Roblox gameplay video of Be Dead Forever Simulator. From then on, he continued making videos unrelated to his myth until July 2023, when he uploaded Explaining My Rust010 Roblox Games. In that video, he revealed behind-the-scenes details of how he built his games, admitting that there was never a real story tying them together. Instead, people assumed there was lore, and he simply went along with it, which is why the myth never developed much further. After that, he returned to making standard Roblox content outside of the myth scene. During his time as an active myth creator, Rust was not without controversy. Some in the myth community criticized him, pointing out that his games had little to no story and felt more like horror games rather than true myth experiences. Others argued his games were low in quality and claimed he only gained his popularity because of Flamingo's videos. Because of this, many myth hunters refused to investigate his games, though Flamingo's fans ignored the criticism and searched obsessively for secrets within his worlds. Today, with the past behind him, Rust010 has been formally accepted by the myth community as an iconic myth, despite the debates that once surrounded him. And that's the story of today's Roblox myth. Pretty wild, right? If you enjoyed learning about these creepy and mysterious myths, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I've got plenty more Roblox myths and secrets waiting for you, so go check out my other videos after this. Trust me, you don't want to miss them.